There you go.
Thanks very much.
You're very welcome, thank you. Hi, my name is Michael Jackson, but they call me the Beer Hunter. They call me the Beer Hunter because I spend my life going to breweries, bars and restaurants looking for great beers. And these days, when I go into a restaurant, I'm very often delighted to be given not a wine list, but a beer list. I'm very pleased about that because if I'm trying to fire up my appetite, I like to have a very dry tasting beer. If I was thinking of having perhaps half a dozen oysters, I might like to have a dry stout. If I'm going to have white fish, I'd very much like to have a pilsner. And if it's going to be red meat, it's probably going to be an English style ale. I even like to have beer with my desserts. If I'm having chocolate, I just love to have a really rich stout. There's a different beer for every food, there's a different beer for every moment, there's a different beer for every time of year. In the heat of the summer, there's nothing quite as quenching as a wheat beer. In the cold of the winter, on a winter's night with a book before the fire or a late night movie, there's nothing quite like a really rich, strong barley wine. Some of them are imports from Europe, but a great many of them are being made in the United States. They're being made in tiny breweries at pubs. They call them brew pubs, or in very, very small breweries that are often known as microbreweries. And these tiny new breweries are springing up all over the country. It's part of a renaissance in the appreciation of beer. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about that, why don't you join me in this program about the new beer renaissance in the United States?